So my question that I came to in considering all of this is, what if we didn't wait for the forcing of this vulnerability? What if we opted into this ourselves, consciously, willingly, without a crisis? This seems particularly appropriate to talk about at Lent, as we were talking about giving things up and sort of make ourselves more dependent on God. What if we actively sought healing and transformation? What kind of people would we be, and what kind of church would we have? The New International Version of Romans 12:2 says, "Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." The New Living Translation of that same verse starts this way: "Let God transform you." The understanding, at least in that translation, is this is a voluntary thing. Yeah, you can wait for the rock to fall on you. That's your choice. But there is this invitation, if you will, in Romans 12:2 to this vulnerability. And I think this is vulnerability at its most potent. When we make that choice, when we say, this is important, and this is honoring to God, this is glorifying to God, it calls for a complete surrender to God's purposes, complete release of control of our lives, while making this decision not to self-protect.